and ask his children to pass it to their own children, you find out that no generation of that man will ever come back to that spot where he was hurt. And this is how human beings are supposed to be living life. Don't go back where you were hurt. Now, we all remembered when IPOB was handling Mazi Nnamdi Kanu case. Everything was going smoothly because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu case is not a case you need to drag. If you come to the balance of the law in terms of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu case, a lot of people will be involved. Top government officials will be involved. Figures will be involved. If you say, let us take this case normal as it's supposed to be. That is why many areas of this case were boycotted. Many areas was waved away. If you people don't know what happened, many area of this case was waved away. Let me give you a little clue of that. The area that was some wave. I will not tell you all. The people who carry out who break the international law by extraordinary reductioning Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to Nigeria without informing the government of the soil where they picked him up. It is called international kidnapping, which is a very big crime. And this one now, it can address it as a state crime. Who is that state? Nigeria government. If you say, let us follow it normal process. In that normal process, Nigeria can be sanctioned. And for Nigeria not to lose their assets in the international community, they will be forced to produce those agents who the same Nigeria sent to go and do the job, which will not portray a good image. Because as a country, you can't send me to go and do a job. You later hand me over to the law because it has turned, the table has turned. That means I am being betrayed in my service. So in that case, that is why Barrister San Mike Ezokome and the Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor, this is why they won that case very easily. Because that was their center of argument against the prosecution. That was the center of their argument against the prosecution. And in a law, whatever verifiable information or evidence standing before you can be used to defeat you. So they use it to defeat Nigeria government. And as a learned judge, who we are trying to protect the image and preserve the Nigerian image internationally and locally, the judge couldn't seek for proper balancing. The judge now helped Nigeria. What the judge who discharged Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and acquitted him, what the judge did to Nigeria was to, he didn't help Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He helped Nigeria by skipping every other and boycotting every other matter and said, you are hereby discharged and acquitted, and there is no court capable of trying you again. Do you see it? So what that judge did was to save the shame of the Nigerian state. Now, let me tell you what I was saying that time they were agitating to go back to court. I said, no. If you go back, if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and his team of lawyers accepted to go back to court, which means they have absolutely and directly count the former judge who discharged him and acquitted him error. They have pronounced that particular judge error. They have placed a stamp of error on that judge's verdict. Which means, in other interpretation, they have passed the vote of no confidence of having the capacity to handle that case. And when the defendant now turn around and say, the judge who handled my case, either the judge, the case go in favor of you or against you, and you go back and say, no, I am going back to court. That simply means you have nullified the verdict of that very judge, and they proclaim that judge incompetent and no confidence on that judge. So that was what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu mistakenly did. And as soon as the lawyers lured him or deceived him into that going back to that court, do you know what happened? Nigeria government celebrated. That is why that former verdict by the discharged and acquitted that was secured by Stephen Ejiofor team and the Michael document can never be revised back again. Because that one has been nullified. Because when they were preparing to go back to court, the lawyers got the consent of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, right? Consent had been he signed, he approved it to go back to court. That was when he signed off his former verdict. He cancelled it immediately, he signed to go back to court. Then that's why when they came to the leadership of IPOB, look at what our Lord wanted to set the IPOB up against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We came and asked them and sent them paper to seek for their consent. Do you know what the leadership of IPOB did? Because they are learned people. Do you know what they did? Then rejected that particular. They denied him their approval. Remember, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a leader of a movement. And the people that has the rights, the legal right to give consent to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu case is either the body of the organization he lead their movement or the wife, the legal married wife of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. These are only the two people. But in a way whereby he is not married, is either the body of the organization he lead their movement or any of his siblings, any of his choice of siblings can replace it. Now, in that regard, going back to court, the lawyers of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu violated these two grounds. The judges know. This Omotoshe, there are judges who are we call them evil genius judges. They specialize in ambushing defendant. Any slight mistake this defendant use, they use it against you and strike you. This kind of judges, they are all over the world, though. Don't think it's only in Nigeria. They are all over the world. They call them evil judges. So these lawyers violated this thing because, one, IPOB, which the leader was leading before he now removed himself. That's why I addressed him as ex-IPOB leader. And that is what he is now. Because in a constitutional, institutional presidency, you can govern, you can hold up to 4 to 5 seats at the same time. Because if we allow Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, if we stupidly or ignorantly allow him to be parading as IPOB leader, remember, he had proclaimed autopilot, he had proclaimed Avid, he had proclaimed ambassadors, he had proclaimed rising sun. So we should also understand what we are doing as IPOB body. Because the world is watching. They are watching us, how intelligent we are or how foolish we are. Because a Donald Trump of the United States of America can never come out now and say, I am the president of the United States of America, at the same time president of Canada, at the same time president of Japan. The House of Senate in the US will impeach his presidency and take and strip it off from him and tell him to go and face one. That's why I said after 30th May, I will come here and face this matter very properly and educate our people so that we will be very wise. Never to allow an individual destroy, sacrifice of thousands and millions of people. Okay. The question now is, who endorsed the going back to the court of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Because, in the best of my knowledge, the wife denied giving them her consent for the husband to go back to court. In the best of my knowledge, IPOB leadership denied their consent in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu going back to court. So who violated these particular rules in a legal matter? This question should be asked to Aloy Dejimako and his team of lawyers. Where did they get the other signature? Is it from one of the siblings? Who is that siblings? Is it Mimi? Is it Kanu Takami? Is it Adeze, their sister? Who is that person? You see, we should be very, very careful. We should be we should lay our eyes very down and let people who is involving anyhow in this case do what? Be identified. Makechi, because of tomorrow. Because of tomorrow. Because these people, they are blackmailers. The same way I pushed for narrative, I said, who was that person, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we are to go to pick in Kenya airport, in which that incident took place? Who is that person? Everybody was ignoring that area. I said, no. According to the report, he went to receive somebody from Kenya airport. Where is that person coming from? Everybody was forgetting that area until I hit on it Then the truth came out. They say, why am I asking that area? I said, listen, as an interrogator, I need to ask so that let us connect the dots. Because you have to connect the dots to know where and who or where this incident kick off from. Without connecting the dots, there is no way you can get the investigation very clear. Because I was waiting to know who among them he was going to pick in airport. Who is that person? Is it a member of DOS? Is it one of the politicians in Nigeria? Or is it his friend? Until where we push that narrative, he said he was in communication with a lady who he was going to receive in airport, who is coming from America, but not knowing that was Nigeria spy who put him online and make sure that everything is transmitting. When he told the lady, I am in the car park, those who kidnapped him now rush into the car park. So which means the lady were there with the agent, just receiving call. Or the lady may not even be there with the agent. The lady may be in Nigeria, just keep him on call. Until the job is done. So I ask again. Today I'm asking, who gave the endorsement, the consent to go back to court? After Mazi Nnamdi, there must be another person. Who is that person? It's not tomorrow now. You will say, it was Lionman who signed it. Lionman is far away. And I have no relation, I don't have no relative connection with him that will say, okay, it was Lionman who signed it. Because the IPOB refused to sign. His legally married wife, because there may be other wives, but I'm talking about the legally married wife. Lord Luchech denied them the consent. Who is the third person who endorsed that thing? Because after Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, lawyer, after lawyer, there must be a third party who endorsed that thing. So who is that? And the only person who have the right, after Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the lawyer sign their own, the only people they have the right to for the third endorsement there is either the body of the organization he lead or his legally married wife. That is apart. And we want them, don't go back to court. Going back to court simply means you have accepted illegality. And every acceptance in legal matter on the ground of illegality shows that you are incompetent and you are ignorant about the law, which is every judge is praying for. Every prosecutor is praying for. These are the two people who pray for this mistake: prosecutor and the judge. So one, immediately they accepted to go back to court. Remember that is already pronounced verdict. Who said the charge and acquitted, and he should not be charged, he should not be tried in any court in Nigeria, according to the Constitution. So why did they abandon the power of Constitution and now engage in illegality outside the constitution. In such sensitive case, a lawyer open their eye and fall into ground of illegality. And the judge is always the master. When you have already accepted illegality, that means you have entered the territorial dominion of wicked judge. Because if he's a good judge, the good judge will laugh and call the legal team and say, come, I don't want this man. I don't want to punish this man. Go and do like this. Go and do like this. Go and do like this and come. Or withdraw from the case. If he's a good judge, that's what you will tell the team of the lawyer, knowing fully well that these people don't know anything. He will just call many judges used to do it. Especially when they see that the defendant is somehow positively contributing. Like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is positively contributing to the Nigerians. Because somebody under IPOB, through the intelligence unit of IPOB, supplied him information to review what Nigeria is all about, and he reviewed it. He reviewed it excellently, without any mistake, as the information was handed over to him. And those who understand the truth begin to reason the revelation of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ahead of time. So that alone shows that he contributed positively to the Nigerians to save them. But the people he wanted to save, because of this Igbo problem, remember that Nigeria have Igbo problem. Igbo problem. It cannot be addressed as Igbo problem. What is this Igbo problem? If you watch the Gowan confession, he said, I didn't want them to go because the oil was in their place. The other Hausa elder said, we didn't want them to go because we see them so intelligent and so powerful, which if they go, they may turn back and start conquering other people. Is it not what they said? These are the two people who have said the truth, but they refuse to apologize. That's why I said Nigeria have Igbo problem. When they told this small boy, what they call it, Cubana chief priest, he didn't believe. He believed that becoming a saboteur against your own people can elevate you in Nigeria. But immediately, he got that Igbo problem treatment with the person he has already concluded to work with against the Igbos. Immediately he got, what did he say? He said, Tinubu no really trust me because I'm Igbo boy. I like the language he used. He know that he is a boy. When somebody acknowledges himself to the level of himself, I always respect that person. That moment, I begin to respect that boy. I know that, yes, this one is not a man enough. He's a boy. He said, Tinubu did not trust me because I'm Igbo boy. Putting himself directly where he belongs, because I'm Igbo boy. He didn't say because I'm Igbo man. Of course, a boy can do mistake. Then a man will correct him. Now he have done the mistake. He have realized what the real Igbo men have been telling them about Nigeria. At least they have the knowledge now. They have believed. The step he made couldn't work. Irrespective that he was apt to play that role very well. Role of destroying your own people, help the haters of Nnamdi accomplish their mission. He was ready to do it to make money. But unfortunately, that the same mindset, point of view against the Igbos couldn't allow them to trust him to do that job. Couldn't allow them to trust him to help them do the job. So what are we saying here now? We want them, the leadership of IPOB want them, don't go back to court, don't go back to court, don't go back. The same character they are playing now. We have all suddenly forgotten what happened, what led to his life imprisonment. Just yesterday, everybody have just forgotten. Started running their mouth anyhow again on media. Everybody have just forgotten. Started misbehaving on media again. If I am here and I posted something, I say, don't go. This thing, don't do this thing, don't do this thing. And you turn around and insulting yourself, thinking you are insulting me. Keep on insulting yourself. When the death come, na me go die, no be you go die. So what is my business? I want the man to live, to stay alive and enjoy what he have preached for. If I don't want it, I keep my mouth quiet. Allow the rain to fall. In as much, I know, we Africans have one mentality. In as much that Lionman, I am opposing him based on his attitude, based on the trust we placed on him, and he committed corruption in IPOB. That does not mean that this man does not have the right to live. He did not commit corruption to any Nigerian. He committed corruption in IPOB as an institution. And what I am kicking against him for is what? The corruption he committed in IPOB, because we trust him. But he betrayed us within IPOB. He didn't betray Nigeria. He didn't betray anybody. He betrayed the IPOB members globally. And that can be addressed as what? In-house problem, which can be settled in our house. When it comes out, the issue will be handled in our house. Family, they call it family issue. We resolve it family method. It has nothing to do to issue of public. What all of us should be doing is, when we see the hand of monkey trying to turn into the hand of human being, we all should raise voice together and look into it. You listen, you have the right to hate me, but you don't have the right to attack the truth that is coming out from me. As soon as you see that is the truth, take it first. Accept that truth first, so that that truth save one matter. When we save people, then you go back to your hatred against me. That is your fundamental right. Hating me is your right. It's not a crime anywhere in the world. But when you say, because a body like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should be preserved. We are not saying for him to be saved and come back and lead. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can never lead IPOB again. If you don't know it. Because if you allow him to come back and lead IPOB again, after what he does with his siblings against IPOB, believe me, as soon as we allow him to come back, the international community who have seen IPOB as a legit institution, who has no crime in them, do you know what they will do? They may even go back and work against us. So that's why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been unfit and will remain unfit to lead IPOB again and again. It can never. Allowing him into IPOB, that means we are ready to do that on our own detriment, which is disaster. Okay, now let us go. What are they going to defend? What is our lawyer and the team of lawyers? Oh, I heard some of them said he is going to defend himself. Okay, now, you know, what are we arguing in appeal? The appeal is not all about argument. Okay, now let me come. All of the Jimanko were the one who revealed to the Nigerian state publicly. The evidence is there. I didn't say secretly, publicly on national television. When a journalist threw a question to him, he forgot that journalist was an investigative journalist. It appeared the question. Is Simon Ekpa followers different from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu followers? Even when that question threw to you, as an intelligent lawyer, you're supposed to know where they are, what they want to get from you. It's very simple to understand without anybody as a lawyer. But I was surprised. This man couldn't understand what that journalist meant. And you open your mouth to say, if anybody said that Simon Ekpa followers and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu followers are different, the person is making a very big mistake. That was the statement he used. He said those following Simon are the same people, the same followers of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And you went ahead and placed baptism on your submission. He said, he asked me to keep a cordial relationship with Simon Ekpa because of a day like this. The journalist turned around and asked you again, so are you confirming it? You say, yes, exactly. You confirm it. And it was recorded. Nigeria took the record. And he went back to court. This question was raised when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu began to argue. You know, there's something I told you people. What these people were showing you or posting after court is not what happened in court. Many people will tell you that. Those who want to tell you the truth will tell you, but those who want to keep lying can keep lying, deceiving themselves. They are not deceiving me. When this issue was raised in court, prosecutor said, you are counsel. confirm it that you and Simon are the same. And the Simon claimed the responsibility of killing military officers, killing police officers, killing individuals in the southeast of Nigeria. What do you have to say about this? Remember, the same person who gives the testimony is the same person who is standing as a defense. So, can a defense now start questioning himself in a courtroom? Impossible. Do you see where Nigeria landed very softly in that case? Because that case is supposed to be the lawyer of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu versus the testimonial. That was when the defense of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu could have asked if it is another external body that give that testimony. That's when they will turn around and say, Mr. Mike or Mr. Matthew, Mr. James, did you say on so day, so time, so month, did you say that Simon Ekpa and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu are the same? Then the Mr. James will say yes. Then it was our lawyer that's supposed to face the Mr. James and say, do you have the evidence of what you are claiming? Do you have the proof? But in this case now, it was our lawyer that gave the testimony. So that area was not argued. That area was automatically admitted. And that is where they defeated all of them. And they want to use the same lawyer. I am not saying don't go to appeal. But they want to use the same lawyer going back to appeal. To appeal what? Are you getting the point very clearly now? You know, all these children, that's why when Lolo said, when Lolo Uchechi said, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu need intelligent people beside him, the woman, she knew what she was saying. The woman knew the value and the figures in IPOP. Who can help the husband to come out from the mess he had already put himself in? But in this kind of case now, he has already put himself into a very big mess, and they want to finalize the mess and kill himself. Because he don't another magic, you know, another miracle, or another way, if they have already concluded one deal to set him free under condition in the court of appeal, let me remind him, you can't trust Nigeria. Let me remind Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu, have you suddenly forgotten that nobody can trust Nigeria? If you have had, have you forgotten you send delegate to Babangida house to go and beg? Have you forgot you send a delegate to Gowon house, which our Lord was among the delegate and the Mimi, to go and beg? Have you forgot you sent a delegate to Sultan to go and plead on behalf of you when you are in DSS dungeon? After all these people you went back to plead with, when dog you went back and eat up your vomit. And immediately I got the information and the evidence. I said, this is madness. I said, this is purely madness. At the end of the day, did they fulfill what they told you? In which they make the lawyers were jumping up that you are going to be free. Because the lawyers were confident that yes, the word they give to you in their houses will manifest in the court. What did I say in that program? I said, these people will betray you. They will not keep to this promise. I said, I know the secret of the figures in Nigeria. What they can do. I said, they will betray you. And they happened. Upon all the word they give you promises. The lawyers capitalize on the promises. Start insulting people they're not supposed to insult. Stop stepping on the toes of people they're not supposed to step on their toes. Because promise have been given by Babangida. Promise have been given by Gowan. Imagine endangering promise. At the end of the day, I told you they're going to betray you. And that manifest. They betrayed you. Life imprisonment was given. So which other agreement now do you have with them again? That you have confidence to go back to court with the same man who testify against you as your defense counsel? Because going back to appeal is to now engage in a superior argument which has no stand of jailing you initially. But in as much that the same person who produced the evidence publicly that they used against you and gave you life imprisonment, in as much that that person is the same person who is standing with you, you have nothing to argue. What is going to happen there is to confirm it, and when confirming it, remember, it should be, I think, about 6 judges. It should be about 6 judges. Remember, may Satan never use any of them. Instead of them maintaining the sentence, what about, do you know that after that appeal, the judges will go in and vote within themselves, either to reduce or to add? Because remember, because person who testify against you is still standing with you, you have still maintained that person. So you maintaining that person to stand beside you simply means you have accepted the claim of that person. But if you have sacked that person and back it up with write-up and said, is a compromised lawyer, another neutral lawyer can come now and start arguing what that lawyer claimed against you. That's when the case was issued. Another set of people need to come and start attacking the claim of our lawyer Ejimako as a former defense. Then they will now ask him to come and prove his claim, which if he fail, is a jailable offense. Alloy the Jimako will be handcuffed, will be arrested, and be sent to jail. Then you, case Gabenwezi, that of all law, Obenwezi, Abamwaze, Kagi, remove claims. He has Simon Epametra. He had low meter on your name. I must say, a clear those things, and which is clearable. Let me tell you, to deny everything Simon Ekpa did on your name is very simple to. If lawyers come in, the real lawyers come in, you'll be free from all what Simon Ekpa committed. You'll be free from it. Because the verdict of your jail of life imprisonment is stated there. It is stated there clearly. Simon Ekpa committed terrorism in Biafra land. And they said this terrorism were supported by you. That's what the judgment is, supported by you because of the recording of the DSS officers when Alloyd was coming to tell you that Simon Ekpa is only one working for your release. And you were busy telling the lawyer in reply, tell him well done. Tell him Jishike. God bless him. Do you see how Alloyd the Mako set Mazi Nnamdi Kanu up? Totally set him up right from the DSS, start setting him up. And the DSS were recording all those things. Where the person who were busy killing people, destroying lives and properties in the East, claiming responsibility of it. And somebody came and told you he is the person who is trying. Let us say you were limited to information when you were in DSS dungeon. Fine and good. That's why I said to clean off the claim of the judge in which he sentenced you life imprisonment through the activities of Simon Ekpa can be cleared. When it comes to the standard lawyers, it can be cleared. Oh, maybe yet. But maybe if dare you carry that the same name of lawyer going back to appeal court, there is nothing to argue, and that is called provocation of judges. What you are going there to do is to provoke the judges. Because every matter that was pinched out from that particular floor need to be defended. And the man who produced those points is standing as your defense team. That's why I ask, is the defense team now going to face themselves and start questioning themselves at the same time defending themselves? There is nowhere in the world somebody can question himself and defend himself. It's not possible. That's why I said these lawyers need to be sacked. Then you back it up with the write-up immediately that you lack confidence on them. This is what I posted this morning. These children started reporting my account. Facebook, send me email. They're going to shut down my account. They're going to do this. They're going to do that. I said, but I now realize something. It's like it was Nigeria government who generated all these Facebook accounts. Because if you watch those Facebook accounts that is attacking us, especially when we speak the truth concerning the lawyers, you will see different Facebook, even the one that is with 5 followers. They will that is, and they are answering Igbo name in other way to call the same thing they did when they were sponsoring Simon Ekpa. They created many Facebook to help to support him. And what did they do? They started reporting my account. They started reporting it. Because they know that what I'm coming to do is to open the eyes of our people, so that they can rush and go and close that nonsense they are going to do, to go and stop that appeal. There is nothing to appeal. You have to get something to appeal. And getting something to appeal is that our Lord Ejimako, who testify against you, will stand in that bog. He will stand in that bog. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will stand in the other bog. Lawyers will stand, prosecutor will stand, judges will stand. They start questioning him. The lawyers now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will now fetch our Lord Ejimako and start questioning his false testimony against you. That is the only way you can come out to. That is the only way Mazi Nnamdi, very small secret. That is the only way Mazi Nnamdi can be saved. And do you know what? Our Lord Ejimako know. That is why he is everywhere, blocking everywhere, making sure that this kind of thing that I said here now can never come, can never manifest. The thing that can bring hope to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is our Lord Ejimako need to be a kind of accuser now. He is an accuser in a courtroom, where your defense team will not face him, but all of you now battling him. Because he said, you, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, told him to maintain cordial relationship with Simon Ekpa. And remember, a defense counsel to a defendant is his mouthpiece. Our Lord Ejimako is your mouthpiece. When our Lord Ejimako come to the public to speak, he is speaking your mind. He is speaking what you authorize him to speak as your defense counsel. Why is it that when somebody have a case, his lawyer can represent him even without him being there? What does that mean? He is going there to speak on your behalf. Speaking on somebody's behalf is explaining what that person believes. If I send my daughter to go somewhere and I say, maybe I say, okay, this occasion I will not be able to go. Oh, my princess, please go there and represent me. If she go there, what exactly is she going to deliver? She will go there and say, oh, I bring greetings from my daddy. And my daddy said that you tell the people this and that. She can't come there and deliver what I did not ask her to deliver. So what our Lord Ejimako did on national television, as a defense counsel, chosen by you, underline that language, chosen by you. What he did in national television was to speak your mind. He went to national television, tell the people to support a man who is killing, who is destroying properties, who is kidnapping, all kind of abominable activity. Your lawyer came and tell the people that you are in support of him. Which can be interpreted as he speak your mind. So in order way to prove to the public and the international community and the local that you are innocent of what he claimed, that means you have to demonstrate it. How are you going to demonstrate it? Take him out of the way. That's the first step to show that he spoke not your mind. But keeping him shows that he spoke your mind. So what is that thing that you are going to argue in court? The mother of all appeal. As well English there. Very soon. Mbo was the death sentence. And went to say the father of all appeal. How small now? What color? Yes, very soon, I know the father of all appeal. I was able the mother no. As I defeat the mother. The hand was Lilian Nanke father of all appeal. Imana ndo shame when imana criminals when they don't have shame. And I am beginning to suspect. That these people doesn't want this man to walk out from that place alive. Maybe there is something they want to cover. So that's why they want to help him, push him into the pit and close the pit before they move. Because they will move on. Because yesterday I was thinking very deep. I said, does it mean that these people want to kill this man? Is there anything they are hiding? They don't want this man to come outside to discover to be truth. Because this is angle I am beginning to perceive some foul play. And our people, out of their ignorance, because of these people are carrying the name of Mazi and Kanu, our people, some people who are ignorant are supporting them. Although many people who are supporting the lawyers know that the lawyers are leading him where he will die. So they need to support them. Because most of them, these are these guys who hate Mazi and Kanu so seriously. So they now find easy channel to help to actualize their dream. So that's why they are helping Aloy Ejimako, because they know that where Aloy Ejimako is heading with him is to secure his death. I understand this thing because I am a psychologist, an interrogator. So I understand when people are playing on people's intelligence. I know. I was having a very deep discussion. Even that's why I was even late, a little bit late. I was discussing with somebody. The person said, I see what you posted. But do you need to go and explain this to these people? Does it mean that these people doesn't know? I said, I have to do it, sir. That is why. He said, Lionman, don't you know that these people who are supporting these lawyers, a majority are these people who want this man dead? He said they have found an easy channel to help facilitate their dream. That is why I call out that I say, these people who are supporting this lawyer should be very careful. Not be tomorrow you say, my hand you know follow for people that kill Mazi and Kanu. Let me tell you something. You see, don't say it is an emotion. If anything happened to Mazi and Kanu through these lawyers, just bear it in mind that you have your hand in something that killed Mazi and Kanu. Just know it that you have hand for something that came as an Kanu. Let me tell you, I never forget my revelation about Mazi and Kanu in 2021. Immediately this thing happened. What did I come out to say? I said, look at the voice I had. That anybody, Mazi.
Mazi,
wait,
I greet you from Georgia.
Yeah, hold on.
I greet you from Georgia. Be careful. Okay.
Just hold on a bit. So what I'm saying is, the revelation said, anybody that put his hand in something that will lead to Mazi and Kanu death, his entire generation, there are people, let me tell you something. That's why I told you that no matter what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did, we will forgive him. When I mention that, I don't say forgive him and bring him to IPOB, no. What I mean by forgiving him, yes, he offended IPOB very seriously. That he need, if he apologize, we all should come together and waive everything he have done bad aside and save him first. And you will see the table will turn. Because you see all these people now helping these lawyers with the siblings of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, helping these lawyers. They never knew they are trying to help facilitate the death of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And if that is done, believe me, you will suffer for it, for participating. Go and mark it somewhere. You will suffer on this earth for participating on it. Most of you will say, well, it's you that love him. Yes, I am the one who love him. Truly love. What you call undiluted love. Love without condition. So stop deceiving yourself. You are helping these people to facilitate the deal they may have sealed. I said they may have, that means allegedly. The deal they may have sealed with the Nigerian government. Because that is the sign I'm seeing. The sign is showing that there is deal, that is a standing deal that they need to protect, they need to work on. And you are ignorantly or emotionally, out of your foolish emotion, you are helping them. And tomorrow, if he resulted on what we said before, what we said before, they are going to jail him, didn't they jail him? Did you people who were supporting them challenge them and said, people said that they will jail him, and you people jail him? So which means these people who were telling us that thing, we are right, you people are deceiving us. Did you do that? No. Rather you turn, because most of them want this man to die. So they turn around and say, we are going to appeal. Here they put in that time, appeal. Under what ground? Under what circumstances? What is that point of argument you are going to argue in the court of appeal? What is that thing that you want to go and argue? And the way, let me tell you, as a psychologist, the way Alloyd is sounding, the way he's sounding now, busy responding, this is logical, very clear logic, show you that Alloyd had been defeated. Go and see he had been defending himself now for over 2 weeks, trying to defend himself, trying to pull himself from the blame. To the point that in their desperation, try to put themselves or to put blame on innocent people. Do you see what they do? They now said, there is no judge in the world who can use the word discharged and acquitted. Nemeka wrote that thing. And now I want to ask the public, the claim of Nnamdi, is it true? But the same Nnamdi posted some years ago that discharged and acquitted in Omoahia. The same alloy. But these are now, they have forgotten. In their desperation to lie. That is the way they told you that Nelson Mandela lived from prison. And they forgot that we are in a digital world now. We are in a global community. It's not like before analog. where somebody will come out and tell you, I raised the dead, I made the cripple to walk, you believe, without asking that time, where did it happen? Or where did it take place? But these days, questions are being, if you say anything, questions will pump up. Okay, you do this. Oh, where? You'll be able to produce the evidence. So we have left analog age. The age we are now is digital. Immediately our Lord said that Mandela lived from prison. The learned youth of these days went on the internet and make research immediately. And they reply, these days is not when you come, you just talk. They just make the post and attach it to his post. Say, look at it here, you're a liar. He didn't leave from prison. Then they silent him in that area. He keep quiet. Because all of you, when they come out to say it, all of you have believed, why won't IPOB allow him to leave from prison? Immediately, intelligent children, not even IPOB, they make the research and print it from the internet and attach it to his post. Oga, shut up your mouth, you are lying. Mandela never leave from prison. The one they are not claiming that is no law judge who can use the word discharge and acquitted. The people have already printed their own posts, not even internet now. They printed their own posts, attach it, Oga. No be you claim this victory in Omahia. No be you claim this victory in Enugu. What is written here? Discharge and acquitted. So how come now? Because you want to blackmail but Stephen Ejiofor Michael Zokomo, you now said there is no judge who can use that pronunciation. Do you see that this age we are to lie and go free? It can't work. It doesn't work anymore. To lie and get away with the lie, it doesn't work anymore. So the issue here is don't engage at all. Don't ever engage at all. In other words, not to disgrace yourself. The reason why you will know those Facebook attacking the truth is that anytime there is live broadcast, the same pages who were attacking that post of truth they can't come live. Have you noticed it? You can't see them here because this is where they're supposed to come. In this live broadcast, some of them were even telling me that the photo I made with masks, nose masks. Some of them are even posting that I wear masks to cover my face. I say, I laugh. I say, somebody who always come live broadcast, to them now, the person is covering his face to make a post. Do you see how idiotic these children have become? But when I discuss, this is a computer generated pages. This mad. Those pages are about mad la run here. About Nigeria government la run here. And they are running it to help the lawyers. Imagine when a whole country now is not generating pages in order way to help the lawyers. That shows you that the person they are pretending to defend, alala, they have sold the person and collected the money and put in pocket. Because what happened today, immediately if you see how these people reported my account, if you see how these people reported my account, Although there is something fishing. Immediately, Facebook started emailing me. They begin to send message. They are going to deactivate my account, this and that. I have to start replying. This will take me almost 1 hour. I have to start replying them, asking them, questioning them. The reason. At the end of the day, I defeated them. They see my reason. I submitted it. I waited for 20 minutes before they reply. They reply. And they take my reason. I said, Master, can you point out the violation here? Show me the content. What is the violation here in this post? At the end of the day, give me condition. The account need to be recommended. The account have not been recommended. I said, okay, recommendation. Chineke Puno come comment. I have to post it immediately. PM. After a few minutes, after 30 minutes, they send me a message. Your account have been recommended. That's how I saved this account today. Somebody who is deceiving you, extraordinary redemption. Is it not under the under the ground of extraordinary redemption? Mazi and Kanu, we are secured, discharged, and acquitted. And I told you what happened. In judgment, even an individual can challenge verdict. I have explained this thing in my program many times. Mazi and Kanu were given discharged and acquitted. And the former Attorney General of Nigeria do what? Challenge the verdict. Even remember what I said? I said ordinary person can challenge your verdict if the person is not satisfied. Ordinary person can come from nowhere and challenge the verdict. So it is for the lawyers to defend that very verdict to the end, not to cancel it and go back to court. Because somebody asked question here. Because I used the opportunity. Somebody asked question here. What that person is say? What happened to extraordinary rendition of Mazi and Kanu? Okay, the person, I think I don't know why the person asking this kind of question. The person asked the question as somebody who just joined, who just have the knowledge yesterday. That is by a bargain anyway. Is it not under that? Going back to court simply means that he have cancelled that one. That one can never be manifest again. That one can never be brought back again. That's why the professionals told you that these people have messed this case up. Let me tell you where they begin to make the case up. The time they allow the masked testifiers. What did I say? I said, allowing the masked testifiers. Remember, the testifiers are Nigeria government who said, we have this evidence against you. And they called the testifier. In a cross session of that testifier, what did they say? What we'll be hearing, I don't know. And the people that call themselves legal team accommodated such nonsense. That is when they could have walked away from the court and said, no, this is violation of law. We are not dealing with, because case of Mazi and Kanu is Biafra versus Nigeria. Now, because that was exactly what Sir Mike Ezekome, the senior advocate of Nigeria, and Barrister Stefani Jofo was presenting. Go and ask them, Biafra versus Nigeria. Do you see what our Lord did? As they went back to court, they remove it from Biafra versus Nigeria and they now place it Nnamdi Kanu versus Nigeria. Go and ask them. That is what they did. Is it because I keep quiet? The case under Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and under IPOB was Biafra Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, versus Nigeria. Alloy went back to court and they amended it and removed it and become Nnamdi Kanu versus Nigeria. So that is when they now remove him from public figure and place him into a private figure. How arrow? If I cannot set Yamuka up, finish here finally. Yes, you have asked a very sensitive question. That is why let them free him first. His freedom is very important. That's why we will not allow him to come back to IPOB. He can lead another, he can go and lead another group he wants. Because if they release him in the court of appeal, that's what I'm telling you, except if Nigeria government is going to keep to the whatever agreement they use. Because that is another angle, which I said earlier here before you even bring this up now. I said, except there is any other agreement they have with him, in which we resorted, okay, we are going to free you, go and use your hand to destroy IPOB. And in that, we have already gotten the intel. And that's why if you come out, all of us will celebrate. After celebrating, we are not going to allow him to come to IPOB. Which will not result to be good at all with Nigeria government. So which means anything can happen, they can go back and pick him again. As soon as we reject him coming back to IPOB, they can go back there and start searching for him again. Except that is the only way. And we will not allow him to lead IPOB again. So if he form another group, let people follow him, no problem. While we maintain IPOB institution for our freedom. Because that one that they are going to follow him, the people that will follow him, after following him, remember now, they are being censored. They are not powerful. The government is censoring them. What I mean by censored, you are being limited to some actions. You understand me? That time he will be limited. You will see the character in him. Not be somebody will tell you, say, nah, something had to go wrong. Or if you are the one following him for the new group is going to form, you withdraw yourself. Everything will manifest. You will be able to notice it and withdraw yourself. But the most important thing, let him be safe first. Let him be. If only they will respect the agreement they have. Look, I know Nigeria will never respect it. Rather, they will use it against himself. Whatever they agree now, if there is any, you see, allegedly, if there is any, because people like us, we talk as it is. I can't come here and tell you there is arrangement. But allegedly, if there is any arrangement to free him in regards of that, it won't go down well. Because why it will not go down well is that IPOB, we have prepared, we are waiting for him. If he come, we celebrate, we welcome him. The next thing is, oh God, you can't lead us again. In order way to save this movement, oh God, you can't lead us again. We appreciate you for all what you have done in the past. Thank you very much. Your sacrifice will be appreciated, but you can't lead us. Because if you allow him to lead, where he is going directly is to remove all bodies who will oppose him and bring those who are in line with the federal government of Nigeria purpose. That's people that he's going to bring. Immediately they will destroy it. They will now have the chance to destroy it. I know that may be the reason why they are jumping up. Appeal, but I am not seeing that happen. I am not seeing that agreement being kept or being fulfilled. Oga Abori Accord. Agacha bata. Orulo Mazi maybe share. This is how Nigeria have been doing now. Nigeria government is good on that because of the Funa and Kabas. At that minute, they change it. They disappoint you. At that minute, they change it. They disappoint you. So what I'm saying is very simple. Alloy the Jimako going back to appeal court, going to appeal. No, I say Mazi Nnamdi going to appeal court with the same man who testified against him as his defense counsel or as his consultant. That is another area. If at all he claims he's a consultant, he want to defend himself. Now I want to ask Mazi Nnamdi, are you going to be able to ask the federal prosecutor and the judges to place Alloy Ejimako on the block, where you will stay on the block, asking him question, asking him to produce evidence of his claim that you and the Simon Ekpa is the same. In that, when you are doing that as a self-defender, as you are defending yourself in a court of appeal, if you ask that evidence, then the prosecutor produce evidence of your voice. Mazi Nnamdi, how are you going to do? Are you going to defend? Will you be able to defend it by asking Alloy Ejimako? Were you not the one who deceived me and told me that this person is working for my release, and I told you to tell him well done? So what exactly is Alloy Ejimako is going to reply to you in that court? These are the things you have to look before you go. Mazi Nnamdi, look well before you go. Because if you say you are going to defend yourself, that means it is you versus Alloy, versus Nigeria judges versus prosecutor. So only you now is standing. Alloy is the accuser. Nigeria prosecutor is one bringing the accuser's statement before you. Then accuser, you are now defending, asking the accuser. The accuser also will be defending his statement. Remember, the accuser has the right to defend his statement, which is Alloy. Alloy is the accuser. He's the one accusing you. And at the same time, maybe you may claim he is a consultant to you. Remember, your consultant is your mouthpiece as well. That is exactly that one is automatically defeated. You are being defeated automatically. Because the judge will pause and say, everywhere, order. What we hear from the clerk is order. When you hear order, Mazi Nnamdi, if you open mouth and make noise that time, you have violated the courtroom order. You have to be order is order. You have to keep quiet at that moment. Because this is what you'll be hearing. When you want to challenge Alloy, you are accuser who accuse you. As a consultant, the judge will say, order. Mr. Nnamdi, I want to ask you something. Who is this man to you? You will now address him as a former defense counsel and a current consultant. What is the meaning of consultant? Because those who went to school, what is the meaning of consultant? Consultant is also your mouthpiece. And Mazi Nnamdi, you will mistakenly accept that, oh, you now mistakenly claim that he's my consultant. The judge will ask you currently or before. Then you have to tell them the truth. You will say currently. Now the prosecutor will not step in and ask you, then why are you challenging your mouthpiece? That time you will now understand what I'm telling you. That time you will understand that Allah de Jimako have caged you. Because one, he's your consultant. Your consultant is your mouthpiece. Undeniable, you can't deny it. Do you see it? So, do you see the danger? The danger is so high. The danger is so high. The danger is so high. And somebody need to be bold enough to tell you the truth before you walk into that danger. No, Mazi Roland, let me tell you something. Mazi Nnamdi cannot need to be saved. Don't argue, if anybody tell you he should go and suffer or he should go and die, no, reject it. Mazi Nnamdi cannot need to be saved. At least for giving Nigeria update on time. We have to, if the Yorubas have sense, if the Hausas have sense, they should rally around, make sure that this man is safe. At least in appreciation. Oh, you know, for you people who does not believe in the consequences of spirit being, let me just put it that of spirit being. I believe in spirit. I believe that is God somewhere who reward people according to their deed. Let me tell you something. There are people you will maybe because of their character or because of this, and you tamper with them. God will say, no, did I tell you to do so? God will question the land. Did I tell you to do so? Go and make research of what I just said. Did I tell you to do so? These people attacking me, they know that I am bringing some revelation that will save this man. That's why they focus on attacking me. Don't think they are ignorant too. Wherever you think they are ignorant, these people are not ignorant. They know what they are doing. So they are now seeing me as an obstacle who is trying to put some sand on their dream. What is their dream? We want to see this man die. We need to save him at all costs. Because the mistake have been done. The mistake have been done. What is the mistake that was done? And I don't think he was deeply or rootedly informed the activities of autopilot. Because okay, let me say he mistakenly accepted the idea. Because what the man we are taking to him, he said that IPOB have never displayed any action to release him. Remember, do you remember the common language of autopilot people? We need action. We need action. Is it not the common language that time? Action, action. Simon never get the action. Simon never get the action. IPOB leadership, Namumu, they don't know anything. Remember the language of someone. They say, if Chick, he said that. Let me use this language. He said, if Chick Edoziem is not ready to lead, let him step aside. I'm ready to answer terrorists. Is it not what they use? That are very common. Action. We need action. We need action. We need action. And I challenge them. I say, which action? On what territory? On what territory are you going to display the action? This was my area of argument with them. On what territory, which territory are you going to display the action? Are you going to do it in Abuja? Are you going to do it in Kaduna? Are you going to do it in Zamfara? Are you going to do it in Katsina, where Bugari come from? Where are you going to do it? Are you going to do it in Igbo land? So, who are you fighting for? Who are you fighting to defend? Is it not the question I asked them? Who? Okay, now you are carrying action in Enugu, you are carrying action in Anambra, you are carrying action in Imo State, you are carrying action in Ebonyi, you are carrying action in Abia, you are carrying action in Delta, you are carrying action in River State, you are carrying action in Akwa Ibom, you are carrying action in Bayelsa. Does it make any sense? Is it not the same people you said you want to pull from Nigeria? Why are you pulling them? Is it not because of the terrorism killings? Is it not why we are agitating so that we can pull our people so that they can be safe? And now you turn your gun against the same people and said it's action to free Mazi Nnamdi, to free the leader, the person we made a leader of IPOB. Now you want to kill IPOB. Now, so you want to murder IPOB in other way to free the leader of IPOB. Does it make any sense? I am onye mo nwa ya di ya nwa ya ụlọ akwụkwọ bi n'Ikonu. Unu stop ije ego unu je send nwa unu ụlọ akwụkwọ wee la aṅụ bịa. Stop em. Ta onwe ahụhụ, deny onwe life. Ka I were zụọ nwa unu zụpụta ya la akwụkwọ. Education is not a scam. The problem we are facing today, especially in our land, is I now discover that we have some percentage of illiterates. So many. I keep on telling people, as a father, you are a sacrificial lamb to your family. Believe it or not. He will anweja atwaja or Hebrew family. Take it or leave it. Not because of a friend is enjoying their life with their money. You want to use the money you want to supposed to use send their children to school. You now use it. Remember that your friend may not be family man, but you are a family man. And you have 50,000 in your pocket. Your friend is spending it, is enjoying it. You want to go, you now use your own and go and join and deny your children proper education. Tomorrow they will grow up and start misbehaving. If you have given them, you have sacrificed yourself to them and make them educated, do you think they will not be reasoning properly? They will reason properly. When somebody speaks, they pick point from what you speak and judge you. But what you are seeing today is somebody will speak. Somebody will just pass them small money, small change. They don't care again. Lionman is enemy to Nnamdi Kanu. You can't ask how. Is it not why you're a human being? You ask how. How is it enemy? Can you explain? On explanation, you can know the one that is true. Is the enemy of man? Iferegawa, a poso. He brought the news. Now that man, now you have turned against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. His enemy, his enemy, because somebody told you so, and he didn't make research. He didn't think well. He didn't reason well. He brought the news. Move. Because of what? You are illiteracy. You are just being, you are lost. You are being unreasonable. That was somebody can manipulate you anyhow. That is one another attention I want to call to you. Do you see what the siblings of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have taken IPOB for a long time? Go to page of Nnemeka Ejiofor. Go and look how every time he talk about money, he will tell you, don't give your money to IPOB. But most of you don't never pay attention to those posts. He said, don't give your money to IPOB. Because he said they are using your gullibility and you will continue to be gullible. Do you know why? This is exactly what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and his siblings have been portraying in IPOB. This Nnamdi now, who is one of the team lawyer, is revealing something. But you know how they reveal. If that is how God exposed people. I have been looking for somebody who will pick that post and translate those posts. But nobody is paying attention to that. Everybody is focusing on something else. But that man is confessing something. That is what is called indirect confession. He is telling us now exactly what his client and his brothers have been doing to us. So to them, they are seeing it now that if you are doing the same thing, if you are contributing, that means the people in charge now will be enjoying those things Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and his siblings have been enjoying with our money. Do you see the point? Now, that is what that post means. The lady in Canada have also reviewed that thing. He says, stop giving your money to IPOB. They are using it to be fine. Because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu were using the money and his siblings to be fine, not for the project. This is their anger. Then another post I want to call your attention. Elochukwu Ohege. He said, IPOB using money of IPOB to buy houses now. Is those houses necessary? One let post. You people should pick point from it. Is those houses necessary? Those offices, those houses they are buying now as permanent offices to IPOB in different countries, is it necessary? That's what Ohege said. Remember, the person who is called Ohege have never contributed $1 in this movement. Rather, he had been the beneficiary of this movement since Showa. Since Showa. Aleyego, like IPOB. Since Showa, since the Genesis, he have never contributed 50 naira. So they are seeing it now as the leadership have hijacked the position of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and start enjoying those money Mazi Nnamdi Kanu were enjoying, but they never knew that this leadership that every one kobo now is being utilized as it's supposed to be. When they find out the truth that, yeah, these houses, they are buying, IPOB is buying offices indeed, not fake. They turn around and say, is this house IPOB buying now, is it necessary where Biafra have never come? So if the property we are buying in order way to have evidence on ground, to have a verifiable office and address, If it is not necessary as an institution, what is necessary? So what is necessary is to use our money to go in different hotels by Kanu, Mimi, traveling, carrying women up and down. Is it what is necessary? So you people should go and ask them which one is necessary. So the property is not necessary. What is necessary is womanizing. Womanizing, is it what is necessary? You see? So if people are angry, by their statement, you'll be able to extract truth why they are angry. They are not just being angry for being just angry sake. No, there is something that triggered their anger. Either personal interest or personal motive or personal hope of achieving something within that umbrella. But chances are not there. The anger will be triggered. What triggered Methuselah's anger against IPOB? Because he want to switch in his own agenda. What is his own agenda? His own agenda is he doesn't want to see any Christian in our land. According to his own fundamental belief, he said, as long as we, the Igbo, continue continue practicing Christianity, that we will never get Biafra. And I asked him why. Say by who? See his own mentality. So for that, he wanted to switch in his own agenda. What is his own agenda? Shut down Christianity in the whole Biafra land. You see his own idea. So as his own agenda were denied, his anger was triggered. Each and every person has something that triggered their anger. The anger of the siblings of Mazi and Kanu and the Mazi and Kanu anger against IPOB is finance. Nothing more, no offense, nothing. Rather, he is the one who offended IPOB. But the problem that triggered their anger is finance, only finance. I said something one day, I said, let's assume today, IPOB said, Mazi and Kanu, let there be no problem again, or you bring in Nnamdi, or all the IPOB family in the world, or you start contributing to Nnamdi. If you hear any problem again by Mazi and Kanu and siblings against IPOB, become a bastard. If you hear any quarrel again, anywhere you see me, call me bastard. Every quarrel we cease. All this threatening you are hearing, I go kill this one, I go kill this one, I go disappear this one, I go disappear this one, I go do this by Mazi and Kanu himself. He's the one threatening people. All those threatening is all about finance. There is no other offense. The people who always go closer to him, say, I will deal with this Chike, I will deal with Tina Sanworo, I will deal with Abani, I will deal with this one, I will deal with this one. Have you asked him? You see, if when you love somebody, try to guide that person. If you are not guiding the person, which means you're a bad person, have you asked Mazi and Kanu? That is exactly what I have been expecting to hear. At least, I am matured enough, and people know me, I don't fear anybody. You couldn't imagine me now. going closer to Mazi Nnamdi, and he tell me he want to deal with this one, he want to deal with this. The next time I was like, onye nduke o nwere ihe mere no nwere ike ịkọwara m ya ọ bụ ụlọ kọwara m ya which means ihe ọ na-akọ nonsense. May were ya as irrelevant anger, but ọ bụ ụlọ kọwara m ihe ahụ mere mụ alụ m amara nke okay ọ ihe a na-eweghị iwe, but ihe a bụkwa no ihe a ruwe. This is not offense na oga. Very simple something. But most of them, they will go there, they will tell them, they will come out and say, no, that man, and you forget that it's not everybody you threaten. In this life, you don't dare you threaten everybody. I keep on telling people, you can threaten heaven and earth, you can insult me. Any day you threatening me, maybe the track, well, I will track you. I know how to do, I will be tracking you. Because I don't threaten people. I can tell you the truth, but threatening, no. Why should I threaten human being? Because I'm the man who believes in argument. I believe in debate. If you said anything against me or anything, I will tell you, come, prove it face to face. That's why sometimes if I want to do program, I say, these people who are against me, come up. This is the opportunity for you to come. Stop threatening, stop being stupid. Come and tell me my sin face to face on media. Phone number is there. That's why I already put my phone number. Call in. Now challenge me. If you have what it takes, challenge me. This thing you are doing, this thing you are doing, you call in. Now this thing you are doing, this thing you are doing, this thing you are doing. I will tell you what is that I'm doing. You line it up. I tell you, okay, how does that affect? You tell me how it affects. Okay, I will defend myself. They say the truth. Those who hold the truth, they are not afraid of debate. But those who hold lies, they are always afraid of debate. They will use fight to destroy debate. In other way, to hide their shame. So do you think now, if all these people, you are there on media insulting me, doing everything, do you think if you come here now calling, do you think I will fight you? No. I was, oh, you are the one who were angry and insulting me. Okay, madam, or you say that thing that you are angry about against me. My Oga, say that thing. Everybody's hearing you. The world will hear you. Your question. The world also hear my answer. Case closed. That's why we say the most lazy men are the people who always end up in threatening somebody. When I discovered that Mazi Nnamdi have engaged in threatening, what I said, I thought this man is a brave man. He is not brave. Because brave people doesn't threaten people. If you are brave enough as a man, you don't threaten people. Rather, you engage people in debate, which you yourself always said in IPOB. The CA, IPOB carry some powerful spirit. If you are in IPOB, you reason properly. Moment IPOB push you away because of one questionable character, you become stupid. I remember when Mazi Nnamdi said, I am here already, Biafra. Come with your debate. But the same Mazi Nnamdi today cannot stand debate. Why? If instead of him to debate with you, he will turn it into into aggression. That's to show you that something have left him. The spirit of truth have left him. Because when the spirit of truth left you, you will not be able to debate. That's why no Nigerian politician can debate. Have you noticed that? If you debate with them, they become angry with you instantly. Their face change. Their body language change. You will see the venom. You will see the angry in their face. Because they hold not no truth. They are not holding truth. So what they hold is lie. And that lie can never be defended. Can never be engaged in debate. Do you see the secret now? I came online with the kind of attack I received. I was even hoping that if I on this my camera now, these people, they will pour in. All of them will pour in. Try to question my claim. Where did you see them? Do you think they are not here? Where did you see them? They have run away. Because, of course, they understand the truth. They understand the truth. They know that they can't use their life to defend the truth or to work against the truth. Truth always truth. Even when you said it, the blind will hear the truth, the voice of the truth. They will know. They will say, no, here, very simple. So what I am saying is, it's not that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will not go to appeal. He will go to appeal, but I see the sentence if he has the same man who accused him. Who accused Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Is Lloyd Ejimako. So how are you going to carry the same man who accused you publicly as your defense team? That means you are going there to confirm it. And going there to when you know the truth and you want to go and challenge Judge have every right to change that sentence to death for challenging them. Because it can be tagged as provocation against the competent judges. Okay, are you going there to appeal for forgiveness? To tamper justice with mercy? Life imprisonment starts from 25 years. Do you understand? Some countries, life imprisonment starts from 16 years upward. So are you going now for appeal for them to mention the years? Because that is also mercy. If you are appealing for tampering justice with mercy, are you going to now go there so that they will pronounce the particular year? Which is, okay, let's say the maximum, because the maximum of Nigeria life imprisonment, some country, it depends on countries. Some country may put their own 30 years maximum. Some country may put their own 25 years maximum. Some people may put their own. Just a different, you know, I told you that life imprisonment started from 16 years upward in every country. So it depends on the country where they stop their own years. American maximum life imprisonment is 140 years. US. Which the Madoff, the financial scammer, in 2008, he received his sentence 2009 and 2010, 140 years, which the son who was involved committed suicide. Immediately his father was indicted, he commits suicide. You're welcome to the program.
Hello, Mazi. Mazi.
You're welcome. Yeah, I'm on live program.
Okay. Sorry, sir.
Okay. So, do you understand now? Do you understand? So what exactly are you going to appeal? Don't hide it. What you are going to appeal, bring it out. Let us guide you. Let IPOB guide you. Before they legal. What are you going to appeal? Is it for the mention of the year? What about if you go there? They tell you, okay, we have shown mercy is 25, or we have shown mercy is 20 years on the crime committed by another person, by another group. And they look at the implication here now. Let me tell you the implication. Look at what the lawyers did. They have made all the autopilot followers now start following them, start supporting them. And Nigeria have the record of these Facebooks, this social media. Do you think Nigeria is mumu? They are now seeing now, okay, look at the woman one Ifi something, is now supporting Mazi and Kanu. And Nigeria government know, and these ladies are the agent of Nigeria. So already, what they will use to judge you in appeal court is already available on their table. The autopilot IPOB distance themselves from. You are now their new leader in another umbrella. They have come together in another umbrella, and you claim that you want to lead them from prison. Help Mazi and Kanu. Konye merengi ha. Konye merengi ha. Ihe owo gwagwarawo. Chai. Onwere be no major chuku. You want to chuku na ko revise your things. Or gonna do the ha. Nigeria government are their new leader. The lawyers came outside and announced it to everybody that you want to lead them from prison. Okay, who do set up this lawyers said to this man? And this is the group IPOB distance themselves from. This is underline this, you know. This is the group IPOB where manage distance themselves from the activities of these people. And the same government and the same international community are now seeing you claiming now to be leading from prison the same group we condemned. How? Chineke kweli ihe ọjọọ. Obro gwagwarawo. Yam Chineke nnabile. Menna this man ebere. Jehovah bileli we bili command this man ebere. Onwere ebe o ji meja ọgbaghara ya. Mera ya ebere. Lo bụkwa Chineke nnale. Onye mere ihe a? Onye mere ihe a? Ihe agbaghị aka o. This na abụ ordinary something o. Mụrụ chekwala ihe abụ ordinary. Now the word now seeing you are the people now who is leading the former autopilot members. And you are going to appeal. Why you have already proven to them that yes, not only what our Lord said in terms of saying that you are in support of Simon Ekpa. Now you now prove it to them that yes, you are in support. You have now confirmed it to them, and you are going to appeal. You are not even denying it. And you are going to appeal. And the court, where they sentence you to life imprisonment, it is pronounced there clearly, Simon Ekpa activity, bam, on you. You are the leader. He is their disciple. But Mazi Jude, if you say power of money at work, the money that people contributed to him, that the one he said that dashed him, have them squandered all of them? The money of our people, have them squandered those millions of dollars? Under how many years? Didn't they invest it? You see how many criminals cannot invest. So are you telling me now that if those people, all this money, if you gather it, is up to $6 million? So they didn't invest it, not even in a stock market. Why needing more and more money? Why needing more and more money that they are using to lure you inside? They use that money as a trap. Why? Why didn't order your bro? Since you have ordered them that if anything happened to you, they should seize IPOB money. Why can't you give them a proper guidance? If anything, okay, use this money, invest. You see, this is why I don't value criminals, scammers. Because the way these people spend money, they always spend money on people that will die tomorrow. That's why I don't value them. You see, scammers, I never value them for one day. Because the way they spend money on people that will die tomorrow. Now, all the people, because I my no investment. Then why can't them? And Nigeria, they forgot that it was there for mine, according to Mazi, and they can have confessed it. It's not alleged anymore. Because when I ask somebody, I say, go and ask Mazi and Kanu who bring in Simon Ekpa into the movement. And the person went and asked on their meeting, and he confirmed it without denying it, because you know that before that person asked that question, that person may have gotten evidence. Go ahead. Who is the caller on the phone, please?
Mazi, the only thing I just want to say is, that's just true of the matter. Nobody's going to kill himself. Every day, all the whole media broadcasters, you guys are now, you guys have done so much lecture. Obido today, since from 2021, lecture, even before he was detained. Now, this thing, before he was finally, in prison for life. Enough lecture that this man, because I know, as long as me believe real, it doesn't matter. The truth of the matter, there is evil and there is good. According to what we were told, I am both the good and the bad and the ugly. So the truth of the matter, whether you believe there is evil there or not, doesn't mean that it does not exist. Of course it do exist. They've done a whole lot of things. This man, you see that this man will turn on now. He is in between. He doesn't know where, whatsoever. And the truth of the matter is, if he wants to come out, he will come out because he knows what to do. What he needs to do is to humble himself. Despite yes, he has disappointed us, no doubt. But he has to humble himself, talk to the leadership. So they tried, so the actual thing is making water from his predicament. Other than that, and all those footy and those those were enjoying themselves. Learning his brother. I think that was a few days ago.
Is in the Netherlands?
Somebody was trailing him. According to KK, you understand what I'm saying? Everybody got made shopping. Where all these people just we're gonna get made shopping. These are the all of us who know here more broad than I contribute. The one useless motherfucker. Guy abroad. I'm not know that now we actually got antenatal. Yeah, one flight all the way from here to the United States. I don't know how true that could be. But
no. That is what you do. That's what you do.
Flight
That's
from
what
Nigeria.
you do.
You got Atlanta.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. That's what.
Oh my goodness. So the truth of the matter that Mazi, nobody's gonna kill himself from Nnamdi Kanu. He has already betrayed our trust. That's the truth of the matter. We put so much trust in him. He has betrayed it. Somebody put all the whole thing he said about this leadership that no Chukwu Kika Biama, that he prayed for them. This noble men. You understand what I'm saying? And that anything they say goes. So if he could not trust these people and he decided to trust his own brothers and also decided to trust the lawyers, he's hurting himself. He's not hurting us. All the brothers monitor his court. Okay, I want to know that everything the lawyer don't 100%. That everything the lawyer tells him, he believes them. And everything the brothers tells him, he believes them. So everything the leadership and the IPOB whom have put so much trust in him, that's all what these people ask. That's what you know. So from 2021, we've been the protests all right around the release Nnamdi Kanu. Why these lawyers held on, held on, so that's now. And we had to cook that until just yesterday. So that means what about the accusations labeled on the DOS? The killers,
Mazi, hold on. There's something I want to put in there. Do you think that the confession being made by Alo de Jimako on that audio, do you think it's ordinary? Let me tell you. You see, when I told you that the hand of God is on IPOB, do you think it's ordinary?
Of course.
It's not ordinary. Something push it. Something push them unknowingly to them.
Right from that one after that court. Because many mention vindicate the DOS that they do not know nothing about your rendition. I'm sure you've been hearing they've been protesting all over the European countries. You've never for one day thanked them or even tried to appreciate them. None. You didn't do none of those. But he what he making, maybe simply because of accountability. Now, I also got Wales Roshi before. Yes, are we disappointed? Of course we are. Are we highly disappointed? But that's not the end of the world. If he can humble himself, then that's okay. Stuff like that, but that of course is not going to come close to the anything about leadership or where go. Yes, we might still need him. Or he might last 2 heads are better than one. Oh, maybe I'm gonna get cheap because I want to take Biafra or whatever. Everybody puts on his inputs so I can put the gazua. You understand what I'm saying? But he's not going to come close to leadership. He will tell his own idea. Yes, I respect him. He's a very learned man. He's a very literate person. No doubt. They need it somehow. But again, accountability. One of the things who feel that now, oh my God, this was so much trusted me now, disappointed them. How do I face them? Now, there's nothing that cannot be solved. He has to
God bless you. God bless you. God bless you, Mazi, for that language you use. There is nothing that can never be solved. I always tell people there is nothing except death. It's only death. Or it's only death that you cannot resolve.
Exactly. So you know, okay, that's okay. Me don't know. You so you what you way, and I so you marriage, or you marriage you way, and I like go to you. He knows that the DOS are 100% able to rescue him. And your death or not, they are willing and able to rescue him. But Ochene Luchela, people are convincing him. Oh, boy, that's none around which are no question. They are all now none the question did not one. You go. So, my brother, I will keep talking. We're not going to be quiet. But so the matter of knowing what you're that's just a simple fact. If he wants to be rescued, the US are there to rescue him. Thank you, Mazi.
No. This is very simple. This is a very, very simple truth. Every Biafran should gather and be telling this man. Don't be emotion. Let me tell you something. The criminals will use the advantage of emotion. And that is exactly what they are doing now. They use the name Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They put it in the front of you. They now turn around and tell you, Lionman who is speaking the truth that will save this man. Because the criminals know that they know those who are brave enough to speak out the truth. They will not turn around and say, this man is insulting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This man is against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You see, because they have seen that you are emotional. This man is something. They will say, okay, come and see where he writes it. They may even show you where he writes ex-leader of IPOB. Yes, he is ex-leader of IPOB because he pronounced it by himself. I'm not the one who pronounced it. Because we will not allow you to lead a notifiable criminal group. At the same time, you want to lead us. We, that is anti-criminals. You are leading pro-criminal group who love criminality. And you want to lead anti-criminal group. It can't work. Because you can't mix oil with water together. It can't mix. We, IPOB, we fight against crime. Autopilot are crime masters themselves. They love crime, they promote crime. And then now, you are claiming to be their leader, leading them from Sokoto prison. Accepted. It is your fundamental right to lead, to make your choice. And you have made your choice. And in another way, that day you pronounce that you are leading AVID, leading autopilot, leading this thing. That is the day you automatically remove yourself from us. And we can now be boldly to address you according to the fact and figures that, yes, you can never lead a decent group while leading a questionable group. Mazi, what do you ask? Maybe I didn't pay attention to that, but can you repeat it, please? Okay. I see what your question. Yes, I want to ask DOS. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu took oath. I don't know. You see me, I can't say what I don't know. I think this question should be referred to Mazi Chinasa, not even Mazi Chinasa. This question should be referred to Mazi Chike. Don't you have Mazi Chike Twitter handle? Go on Twitter. This question is very, very important question you ask. Very value question. Go and ask the head of the Directorate of State. Mazi Chike. Go there and ask, sir or Mazi, please, I need this question to be answered. Put it there. Tweet it there. Did Mazi Nnamdi Kanu took oath? Please, that's what you will do. You go and ask in a right channel. This one now, I don't know because this thing I have asked the question. The day I asked the question in one of the DOS members who walked into our meeting online, did the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu took oath? The DOS member answered me. Let me tell you what he answered. He said, he said the same way, he said, I don't know. Okwayama did the oath. Okwayama did the oath. It's that I am a man. So somebody must know, of course. Oh, you got man that question now. You are welcome to the program, please. You are connected.
Yeah, man. Living from here.
Yeah, good evening. You are welcome to the program.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Good evening.
Yeah, I'm hearing you. Low your device. You are listening to me. Low your device. Yeah, the echo is coming out. Low the one you are listening to and talk to me. Yeah.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I'm hearing you, but my voice is coming out from your call, which means you are listening on background.
Yeah, I'm hearing you good now. I'm listening.
You don't need to listen because you don't need to listen because you have called. You lower the other device, then I ask your question or contribute what you want to contribute on air. That's what I'm asking. That's how to do it. Lower the one you are listening to, then I'll talk to us. Yeah.
Hold on. Hold on. You can hear me now, right?
Yeah, it's clear now. You go ahead.
Now. Yeah. Mazi, thank you very much. You know, when you started this your podcast, I did not agree with you for the first time, but now I'm beginning to see what you've been saying for a very long time. You know, I never agree with you for the first time, but now I'm beginning to see what you've been saying for a very long time. A very long time. The very day I found out that Nnamdi Kanu is really working with autopilot, Mazi, I must have to tell you, I was not myself. I was not myself, but this is the man who defended since 2021 till now from the atrocities of Simon Ekpa and his criminal gang. But still, we were able to find out that this man is working with this guy secretly. It's such an abomination, I'm telling you. I was very, very devastated when I found out that this is exactly what these people are doing.
Very terrible.
Do you know autopilot, they destroy our family meeting in Suriname here. These people destroy even our money that's still holding our money till tomorrow. Destroy everything we are doing in this country. You will not understand. I hate these people with my blood.
Mazi, so you are calling from Suriname? I hate these people with my blood. Mazi?
Yes.
Okay.
I hate this.
Do you know the man? Do you know the man called Somodo?
That is the commander of I hate him. You don't know how I hate him. He's the commander of autopilot.
Okay.
I fight with him every time. Do you understand? These people, they don't have their brain. I don't know where they keep their senses. Do you understand? Every time we come out, I fight with this guy every time. I said, how can you be following somebody who is busy killing your people, destroying everything? And they're telling me this person is fighting for freedom of the people.
Very terrible.
I said, how can you believe this?
Very terrible.
The very time I found out that Nnamdi Kanu is working with I couldn't eat that night. I said, how can this man who be defending, do you know how many insults I received from people? Since 2021, defended this man from the activities of Simon Ekpa and the atrocity this man committed in our land. Mazi, let me tell you, if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, if he come out today, I'm ready to shoot him there. I'm telling you, if you know the atrocity these people committed, the number of people that kill in our land, you will not believe. And these people are busy working with them behind the scene.
And they want to go to appeal. They want to go to appeal with working with them. Chai God.
Yeah?
Chai.
Imagine. you yeah? Just imagine. You know when you started this your broadcast, I was not listening to you. I was not following you. You see, you and KK. At the initial time, I was angry with you and KK, but at this time around, I begin to understand. I begin to see things,
No, my brother, nobody. You see, remember what I always said in my program or in my post. I said, with time, those who does not agree, we understand. Later, they will use their hand to understand the truth. That is how this is how we have built the mentality of Africa. Do you see what happened to a patient? That's why I said, may death never take us. So that we will see the time. When the time ripe, people will come out and say, congratulations, sir. Congratulations, man, for being brave, for telling us the truth on time. Even when we are afraid, or even when we never notice the truth. That is when they call brave people. When people have never discovered, you will be able to stand their ground, keep on hitting it
Exactly.
until people understand it. Patient Jonathan.
Exactly.
Patient Jonathan. Today, all the Yoruba youth have tendered apology to Patient Jonathan. I said, listen, okay, let's assume that the death have taken this woman. Will this woman witness today the praise that are given to her? This is how life have been always be. It doesn't matter initially.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah, initially you will look so stupid. But if you stand, truth have one power. If you continue being consistent.
Imagine, how can you imagine how can you as a leader of IPOB is telling the people that you don't trust the leadership?
Okay.
Eh?
Okay.
You're telling the people you don't trust IPOB, the Directorate of State, that you gave us instruction that we must listen to. Now you're telling us now you don't trust them, that we should follow your siblings. Eh? Mazi, sometimes I will be imagining what is really wrong with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Do you understand? How can Mazi Nnamdi Kanu remove a lawyer who got discharged and acquitted for you and go for some board? Sometimes I don't understand. Sometimes I sit down to reason this thing, I get mad. Do you understand? I get mad. I get mad. Do you understand?
It is well. It is well, Mazi. Everybody got.
I get mad.
They are still. I told you 2022 because I did my own investigation. I was not even relying on the investigation of the DOS. But unfortunately, what I discovered resulted the same thing. I told you, I said I was shocked. I was highly disappointed. I shed tears.
Oh.
I shed tears. I said, why? Who shall I trust again? That was what fell out of my mouth. Who shall I trust again? That's why when Ikenga came back from home, Ifanyoba, furnished Ikenga with evidence. Ikenga came back. That time I used to talk to Ikenga somehow. Ikenga started sounding somehow. I say, this guy seems to be small boy. Can he carry this? Can he be able to carry the information? Can he be able to carry and endure? But he couldn't, as a capacity are not equal. Ikenga start vomiting, start attacking, I say, well, everything has the time. That was what I said. Everything has the time.
But Mazi, yes, for sure. Mazi, do you know what? This movement, yes, for sure, this movement is divine. You know why I say this movement is divine? If the Directorate of State, if not because they had patience and are wait, because nobody is na if I think the Directorate of State, they started this thing they are challenging about the leader of indigenous people of Biafra earlier before now. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu would have blackmailed them because Biafra. And we're going to believe.
Yes.
And we're going to believe. And we're going to believe. Nobody's going to know the truth. You understand?
Nobody will know the truth.
But the Director of State, they are men with wisdom. They allow the rotten fruit to fall from the tree. And now everyone, we're all seeing it. You understand?
Exactly.
We're all seeing it.
Because what you just said now, when I asked one of them, I said, so you people have the knowledge of all these activities, all this why? You people keep quiet, you people doesn't challenge him. And one of them said, if I challenge him and he blackmail me, Won't you join him?
Yes.
Won't you join him to do so? Because you will never know the truth. That was one of them answered me. He said, they ripe. It don't ripe for everybody to see. So as you people are seeing it by yourself, congratulations.
I am telling you.
This was just that is what language one of them used. He said, congratulations for you for seeing it by yourselves.
Yes. Yes. Yes, Mazi. And we would have lost this struggle. Nothing would have lost this struggle.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
That's
why I said this struggle is divine.
Yeah.
This struggle is divine because this man, is it those men in DOS? I pray for them every day. I give them kudos. I've done a wonderful job. I've done a wonderful job, Mazi.
Mazi. Others, I think somebody is.
All right, Mazi, thank you. Thank you very much. God bless.
Yeah. So this is one of the things we are saying. Nobody hates Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and nobody can save Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It's only IPOB who have the capacity. And how we are going to do it, it is with us, which nobody know. How we are going to do it is with us. It's with us. How we are going to manage, how we are going to do it, and it works out. Somebody, I'm calling this person back, then I will take this person as the last caller. Because I was not preparing to come here today. Because I came to here today because I want to save this man at all costs. Mazi, you're welcome to the program. You have been calling. So somebody was online. There, you're welcome.
Yeah.
Go ahead. You're welcome to the program.
Okay. Mazi, what can kelegi maka oromu na runde Biafra? Maka ineme everything exposed. Gina Mazi Madabuchiwa Fearless Evangelist and others. And Mazi China Samoro and other people. In this position, Nemera, in Bayanya, Maka, if you name a Biafra land and what's happening around Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the siblings. So we thank you. We thank you very much for exposing all these things. But what I'm asking is, what is the next move now? What's the way forward?
Okay, the way forward, why I came online today is very simple. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu want to go to a court of appeal with the same lawyer who tagged him together with atrocity of Simon Ekpa that resulted into his life imprisonment. Now, let me tell you the danger that is surrounding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The accuser, which is the alloy, is the one standing as his consultant. And what is the meaning of consultant? Consultant is their mouthpiece, or standing as a defense counsel. What is the meaning of a defense counsel to a client? That means he is your mouthpiece. So, if he was sentenced to life imprisonment by the activities of Simon Ekpa, which the same lawyer were the one who testified it openly, publicly on national television, what exactly is he going to argue in the Court of Appeal? Because the argument is supposed to be centered. Accuser, prosecutor, and the judge, and the defense, and the suspect, which is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Isn't it? Now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is supposed to have a lawyer that will question the accuser, who is Aloy Dejimako, of his claim that his followers and the followers of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu are the same. Is it not what they're supposed to go there to argue? So say, you sentence this man wrongly by the false accusation. Now, if Aloy now is the consultant to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, or a lawyer to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that will go to a court of appeal, who is now going to defend that statement made by Aloy? Can Aloy turn around inside the court and start accusing himself or questioning himself? Is impossible. is not going to happen. So what is going to happen in that court is that the same thing that happened in the court where they admitted that he said something like that. He admitted that he said it on national television. And that was not defended in a court initially. So which means if he had been confirmed in a court, which means going to be confirmed in appeal. And if it is confirmed in appeal, that means the judges, the 6 judges, if 4 vote and said this man came to a court of appeal to provoke the judges, the competent judges of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, that may attract their sentence. Believe me, that may attract their sentence for coming to provoke them. So what he needs is to do, before going to appeal, sack Lloyd and the team of the lawyers who tag you together with autopilot. You have to sack them and back it up with write-up of lack of confidence, and they are compromised, they lie against you. That's why you sack them. Then leave the appeal open like that until lawyers come. Don't go and defend yourself. You don't have the right to defend yourself. For now, you don't have the right. Now leave it open. Then tender the letter of apology to IPOB. I am sorry for what I did. Forgive me. Handle my case. IPOB know how to do it. Then IPOB now will now establish appeal against Lloyd claimed. Lloyd, can you come and defend what you claim that this man told you to maintain cordial relationship with Simon Ekpa, who were claiming the killings of army and killings of police officers and the killing and destruction of properties and the killings of IPOB National Land Coordinator? You see now, Lloyd will be standing trial for accusing or for testifying falsely against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And there's another lawyer that have to put him on that board where he will be tried, where he will be questioned. Then if he couldn't defend his claim with evidence, then arrest will be made there. They will arrest him there, they will detain him. Do you see it now? This is very simple logic here. This is what I come here to teach everybody. So that they should stand, because nobody knows it all. I know that they may not know it all. So that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will stand up and seize the opportunity and say, a body of IPOB have saved me. Oh, I didn't know this idea before. I didn't have this idea before. Because going back to that court, believe me, all of you will see the result. Except the judges, if God have, and except the judges don't want to be judges. They want just, okay, let us confirm it. Let him go. But if he go to that court with the same man who accused him, one then I confirm they are going to, their confirmation is what is going to take place there, not debate, not argue. Do you get it now? Go ahead.
The funny here I want to add, many people have died in this struggle. But I go, many people have died. Not only Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will Biafra. So because can move forward, can move forward because we cannot go. We don't even have back to go.
No, Mazi.
We don't even
Mazi. We have Mazi. Our agitation is even having more progress now that IPOB leadership are handling it than when Mazi. Let me tell you, our agitation was stagnant, but we don't know that time. It was all about noise, no proper connected route. I'm telling you, go and ask anybody, go and ask leadership. Because leadership wanted to start where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu stopped from. Unfortunately, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not stop anywhere. So they have to start it from zero to what we are today, what we have achieved today. To what we have achieved today. So what I am trying, I know where you are going. What you are trying to say is that we shouldn't be wasting our time for him. No, we should.
I listened to Mazi Tomoru's broadcast last time. He said that after this target men, that now IPO struggle, they went under shape. You know what I'm saying? So what is the shape that IPP is going to give one, like what we need to know what's next, because now that payment has come and gone. So what next are we waiting for to follow up those factors?
No, I didn't hear you. Like your line was breaking. That the area your line is break. I didn't get you. Come again.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, go ahead now. Come again. Yeah.
Yeah, I listened to Mazi Tomoru's broadcast that was last week. Also, that now after this 30th May, now IPOB struggle will have another shape.
Yeah.
Do you get me?
Yeah, I get you now.
So now, what we need is, can he please, because I'm Nnamdi about it, the US here, I'm not only somebody. There are many people bring up themselves, their life, their time. Not really a support guy. Can we please move on? Let Martinez tell us way forward what to do next, so that we can continue the struggle. Because now the siblings of Martinez, these siblings of iniquities, it can never be well with Mazi. It can never be. Why am I calling the Mazi? It can count the car. It can never be well with him. So the step back or step for this struggle, it can never be well with that guy. Man, we are watching. We are watching everything. I now watch now for him.
No,
one day is one day.
Mazi, let me review one thing for us here. We should even thanking God for the incident that took place. Thank God that IPOB was not involved. None of IPOB members involved on it. By their hand, by themselves, they threw themselves into trouble. By their hand, by themselves, everything was exposed. Let me tell you something. If what happened did not happen, we will be here 30 years, 40 years, nothing will be done. And at the end of the day, you will walk out. Me, I will walk out. At the end of the day, he will now brought in that word he said, I will not disappoint you. You will be the one to disappoint me. That is where that word was arranged. Because if somebody like Obidio Bielu were asking a very important question and he was blackmailed, Uche Mofo discovered something. But let me tell you why Uche Mofo cannot defend. I have said it several times. When Uche Mofo discovered that Atiku and Obi paid him, instead of Uche Mofo to reveal the truth, Uche Mofo tried to confront him to get his own share from him. Then it did not end well. Then in another way, he want to play innocent of what Uche Mofo was asking for. He blackmailed Uche Mofo. When I launched investigation and discovered that this is what Uche Mofo approach is all about, I said I will not defend this man, because this man too wanted to engage in that corruption. He wanted to collect his own share. So the only person I will defend here who was purely innocent and genuine is Obidio Bielu. Because that one asked, why is only one woman signatory to our money? What if this woman die? What will happen to our money? Very, very simple question. And the reasonable question turned into blackmailing him. Do you see it now? His case, Uche Mofo case and the Obidio Bielu case is quite different. Uche Mofo was approaching on the virtue of corruption. Why this one were approaching him on the virtue of transparency.
We do not know the story of what transpired between Mazi and Uchemofo and even Obedo. We did, all of us, majority of us was very, very ignorant of this. We do not know the genesis of the problem between them.
That is why the guy continued calling him. That's why the guy continued calling him Onyoshi. But the young because Oje the wrong way. Oje again his own share. Do you see it now? Oje again his own share. And yeah, forget like criminals can never, they don't share money. They always want to betray themselves. That's why I say Uchemofo is not a freedom fighter among us. He was not a freedom fighter. He was employed in the camp of freedom fighters. He was employed to come and work. So the only person who was a freedom fighter.
Why our media world did not, why you guys didn't say this thing to us? Why you guys didn't, bring this matter up at the initial time?
Media's how?
Like, I thought so all of you guys, like, they are aware of what transpired between Uchemofo and Mazi. Or is it now that everything is coming up?
No, I know this thing right from time. That's why I tell you that, no, it's not everything you will say in order way to save face of this very movement. It's not everything you will say. Keep on. If you are listening, if you are my follower, you always say it. I say not everything an elderly man see, he say it aside. No, it's not done in anywhere in the world. There are some certain things you will see. You close your eyes as if you don't see them. In other way, to get progress of what we are doing.
Mazi, even if you say it, do you know that no one is going to believe you? Okay. Because the kind of trust on Mazi.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you. Thank you that you know that. So that is it. There are something you will see. Other people like one parable in Igbo land. They say an elderly man went and stole fowl and put inside the bag. And the children was following him. Onyo shoko, onyo shoko, onyo shoko. They were embarrassing the elderly man. Then he saw his fellow elderly man. He said, "Na weranyo kenyele nyani mapa." Akwa hera parable ko say na weranyo kenyele ma mzoro okoko. Onye nke aha amara gị ihe okenye kwuru. Ya ewere anya okenye nyuo ihe hụ ọkụkọ sị chụwazi ụmụaka ahụ ọsọ sị ha, "Come on, you people go back. Why are you embarrassing this man?" He didn't steal foul. He defended him. Then ọtọ nọ asịsị ya na enyi ya ihe nke imere ogene ka ihe iji mere gị zụ ọkụkọ. Why? The children have gone. You have driven those children away. So that is what most of us who know something did in IPOB. We cover it, we keep it in another way to get progress.
No, Mazi, thank you for your clarification. I do understand it very well. So I'm also trying to say thank you for your opening our eyes and also making us to understand what is happening in this struggle. My thanks also go to Mazi Chilatamoro and the Mazi, the HOD Mazi them. They are doing a good job. But you could be my guide and protect all of them, all the member of the US and every genuine person that is fighting for this freedom genuinely. I pray.
No. Mazi Keke, let me call you back. You were calling and somebody was online. Mazi, you are welcome to the program. There was
watching. I want to important things from the this year program. Truth is really very, very important, and the way people like you remember program. So I need to be able to clarify this year. So it's very important. The last collaboration I do. I want the way forward, and Biafrans have been asking that question. I think the leadership will make going here clear. The way forward is let us guard our ass together again and support this leadership. The way forward is for us to put ourselves together and get diplomatic movement. How are they going to achieve it without you? Getting all these diplomatic equipments and movement and the contract is by opening all these offices. There is nobody, no country will call you on Facebook. They want to send you emails. They want to call your office to know that somebody is operating there. This is not a child play again where you will say, go and meet them in the email on Facebook or see inquiry line. Inquiry line is 10 years ago. Now we talk about emails, offices, phone numbers, landline, where you can communicate to them secretly without nobody seeing or Facebook. You coming out to talk like Arnold is doing now with them. That is the way forward. We are asking all of you to put your hands together and support this leadership movement. Which is the way forward. There is not a corner. They are eating the money and we must continue. Another thing, information I want to give our people on your platform is very, very important. Lionman. In Kenya, and keep us now. One of these people, Mangozo Rabeza Mando, to all Panya in the Bren Simon, Ebudokula again, they started in that Jibudo since yesterday. Agala Hane Bucha government officials with Army from their ESN. Ebo Yede ESN. India Army from the ESN. We then have Bush government officials in Manambra, Manimo State. Anybody that is wearing ESN killing anybody. Personally, Lionman's Rocky Shigina.
No.
And any day IPOB, I belong start killing people, I will resign. We don't kill people, my brothers.
No, Mazi, remember, Mazi, wait, remember that I told you that there is plan on ground. The lawyers are working, Benjamin Madibu on ground. There is plan on ground to start mayhem by the so-called the group. Didn't I told you?
So no, they are doing it now. As I told you now, very soon you will see the news. Yesterday night, they went and kidnapped some officials of the Nigerian government and killed them. Some of them with the army uniform, written ESN. And the complaint now is from Ngozo Rabeze. Who is Ngozo Rabeze working with? Oh no, Mazi.
Has Ngozo Rabeze claimed the responsibility?
Mazi, they have, I think they are investigating the court one of them, and the thing was, you know how the government run now, they will keep it secret until they get all the people involved, know where the thing connected, and you know where the thing connected. No. Everybody is involved. Why we keep on coming out to shout it now, shout of it now? Because tomorrow now, again, we are in the news in Nigeria, we are ESN. IPOB under this leadership does not kill people. The only one who ESN, I am the how. Mazi, because you are very, very important, especially this announcement in now. We have to take it serious, and something is about to happen again, like Simon Eber, which I know they have been
praying with. But we know that now. Didn't we said after the 30th May that war is coming? Didn't we?
Exactly.
I know their plan, because Mazi and Kanu, according to the lawyers, they were waiting patiently to see how our people will comply with the DOS, with the IPOB without him. Do you understand me? Then from there, they can know how they want to start tarnishing the image. That is why, listen to me, that's why immediately after...
You know the pattern now. Yes. You know the pattern. Before now, Gento and the Butozo can wear military uniform and go and commit nonsense, no problem. The dangerous of it now, the right ESM. Understand the one.
But ESM doesn't use. I mean, so that one, everybody know that one is lie. Everybody know that one now. So everybody know that one, of course.
It's okay, my brother. Yeah. It's okay. I'm listening.
Yeah. So, do you understand why immediately after 30th May, I say every IPOB member should start addressing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as ex-leader. Do you people understand it? So when we are playing the politics of this freedom, if you have sense, use your brain and key to it. Do you see? That's why I start dressing him as ex-leader. Because he can never be leading criminal group at the same time answering the leader of IPOB. It's complicated. We should be very, very careful. The leadership should be very, very careful. Don't mind what people will say. If we fail, the same people will mock us. If we win, the same people will celebrate us. This is how world used to be right from time, and it can never change the pattern of the world. So if you know what is right, you do it and close your ear. Don't listen to side talk. You are an idiot. You are this. You tell them something. Thank you. I'm idiot. I agree. You are a fool. And as far as you are doing the right thing, keep on doing the right thing. The same people who call you idiot, the same people who call you fool, when your goal is being actualized, they will come back and celebrate you because they have no choice. They know the truth. But what they want to do that time, they want to tamper with your mission. But if you don't allow them to tamper it, you achieve the mission, the same people will come and celebrate you. If you call for occasion that time to come and drink and celebrate, they will come and drink and celebrate. Because you have achieved that mission they wanted to stop you from achieving. The world have been like this. So don't say the pattern start now. The world has been like this since. So earlier we start addressing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, let the world begin to see it as ex-leader of IPOB, then the current leader of Autopilot. So that when they are doing what the nonsense they are doing now, then it can be attributed to him until he proved the whole people wrong by doing what? By denying them, by coming out clearly. But since that he have kept quiet, he have been silent, he can never lead us. Since he is silent about evil, one day, he doesn't want to lead us. Do you understand me? That's why we said after the 30th Minute War is coming, because they discuss it. They were thinking that without him, that Biafra will never move on. But unfortunately, Biafrans know what they want. What they want is Biafra. They never come to want individual over Biafra. So if that individual is now turning around, try to destroy the hope of the people also will turn around against that figure, against that individual. This is how the world works. If everybody now, oh, this man wants to destroy our hope, okay, then turn their back against him and face that hope which they are called for. And that is how it will be. Nobody have the right to change it. We will not allow people who have never contributed anything to come and destroy the sacrifice of those who have contributed. Elochukwu Ohege has been the receiver of this movement. Go and ask him. He has never contributed any one kobo. You can't use him to compare me, who is paying my monthly due, who is contributing. When they say contribute, I contribute. Njirika in Canada had been the receiver of this movement. Paul Achebe does not pay anything in IPOB until the time he start paying, and they find it very difficult. That's why when Autopilot came on, he jumped in there because he was looking for where he would dodge responsibility of finance in IPOB. That's why many people join Autopilot. The guy I asked now that called from South America, Ecuador, I asked him, do you know the man called Somodo? He said yes. He said Somodo is the one that destroyed IPOB in Ecuador. Do you know why? These are the people that time. Whenever he's contributing, he's complaining. So when autopilot came, they see that opportunity to run to where they will not be able to be responsible again, to take responsibility of finance. So do you know the same thing with Methuselah? Methuselah had joined this thing. I have their record. The Methuselah had joined this thing. Go and ask him. Go and ask the Austria coordinator. Methuselah doesn't pay military dues. If he asks him to pay military dues, he will be fighting them. So every reason why these people queue into the autopilot, which Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is leading now, the reason is very clear. They are not contributing anything there. Rather, they are being paid. Now, you will now ask yourself, when the freedom fighters are start receiving token, have they asked themselves, where is this money coming from? Because you are not in charge of revenue. Where is this money coming from? Because rather, you are the one that's supposed to contribute, not to receive. Very simple. This is to understand. So when they start receiving, that means they have queued into the government strategy, which means government is paying them. Which means government is paying them. The same thing happened to Simon Ekpa. When government were sponsoring him, Simon Ekpa was paying all the autopilot media warrior. But media warriors in IPOB, we end up paying their monthly due. After they defended the struggle on the air, they will still go and carry another responsibility. Go and ask them in Brazil, I am not owing 1 kobo in monthly dues. I am not paying 1 kobo. I am not owing 1 kobo in monthly dues. So this is the simple fact. So you will not allow people who does not have responsibility to come and destroy you that have the responsibility. It's not possible. We will not allow that. It's like this one now, who is here now, Godwin. Did he belong to IPOB? These are just outside supporters. This one now does not pay, but he come here and I don't you a liar. Because he does not know what is inside IPOB. If he asks this one now, show me where you have given IPOB $5. He does. So he will now be following such person who have never contributed his 1 kobo in Biafra movement. This is very simple logic. Ask this guy now. Have you given IPOB $50 before? For where? This one will give IPOB $1. Okay, then tomorrow, Potaya on the media. Say, I love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And you will be listening to such garbage. And this kind of person can never enter IPOB because you know that's responsibility in IPOB. IPOB is for responsible people who is ready to take responsibility, not for liabilities. It's very simple. Or Acharugo, the one in China now, La Feriono. She has been the receiver in this movement. Go on, they are alive. Are they not alive? So am I lying against them? Go and ask Acharugo. Have Acharugo spent his 1 kobo in this movement? No. So he have every right to ferry alone against the movement. Because it didn't cost her anything. Rather, she had been the receiver. And now, she is no longer receiving in IPOB. So she definitely liable to become enemy to IPOB, because what kept her in IPOB was what she was gaining. Do you understand me now? We know all the secret, but sometimes, like I do say, we say, okay, you remove your eyes. Or that is what makes you an elder. It's not everything you see you talk. You just remove your face. Especially when you are now managing children that have grown up. There's something you will see. Sometimes you may even see your son, see your daughter somehow movement. You just do as if you didn't see anything. Then at the end of the day, at the good day, you just do you just throw it as a joke to them. Come, they are children, they are wise. They will not go back. So that is all what we did to this man self. On a neutral day, he just throw the bomb to them. Bam. So this man saw us self. He do as if we didn't see us. Now what for this hour that deal? Simple like that. Family will be sweet. But everything you see as a man, as a family man, you talk. Everything you see, you talk. That family can never know peace. Because you are talking too much. There's something you see, you throw your eye as if you don't see anything. Kudochia. So they were looking for a way of escape, and they have seen the way of escape. You think they don't know the truth, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is getting it wrong? They know. But because of they want to hide their shame of responsibility, they have to hide under Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. In other way, and they never knew that what they are doing, they are helping the enemy to destroy this man. Because if all of them go close and say, Mazi, no, you are not doing it right. No from here, no from here, no from here. He will be forced to repent. He will be forced to repent because he will not stand alone. But what is deceiving him now is he has some voices of support despite his wrongdoing. He has voices of support. That is why his wife said he needs wise people around him. When I told you people, I said, that woman is diplomatic in nature. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's wife is diplomatic in nature. Don't expect her to speak anyhow. Her word always take the line of diplomacy. If you read meaning to her word, you'll be able to understand very much well. Okay, Mazi Jude. No problem, sir. We do. I understand you're at work. There, sir. So that is it. We know all these things, but we pretend. But the people we are pitying on is those people who are emotional, who are following them blindly. Because there are people who are, like one of my brother here in Brazil. Until I met with him on Friday, after I opened his eye, he was among those people who Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and I asked him, if they put Mazi Nnamdi Kanu now, put Biafra, what do you going to choose? He didn't want to answer that question. I said, yes or no? Which one do you choose? at the end of the day, after a very simple clarification, he understand. That's why I said some people are not informed. And those who are not informed will keep on being their victim. The way many people follow Simon Epa, because they were not informed. And they became victim. Some of them now in grave, some of them in prison, that they will never come out. It's good to know what you want. President say he wants Mazi Nnamdi, he doesn't want Biafra. So he have made his stand very open to everybody, because Mazi Nnamdi is the one pumping him with money. So he is in he was in IPOB for monitoring gain. And the man who make it possible for him to have those money to reach his hand is no more there. So don't expect him to be there. So you have to go back to where the man is. In other words, to fight for his own interests. I, Lionman, I came for Biafra. And anywhere Biafra is being championed is where I am. If Mazi Nnamdi left the route where Biafra is being championed and follow another route, I can't follow him. It's not possible. I can't follow him because I came for Biafra. I didn't come here because of him. You see my reason now. And millions of people, that is their reason. Also, millions of some people, their reason is that they follow Mazi Nnamdi. So those one will follow him because they are not for Biafra, they are for him. That's why I asked them, if they are sensible enough, let them follow what they believe. Where we follow what they believe, let them leave us alone. Let them stop attacking us. We will stop attacking them. If tomorrow now, he give them order, say, okay, my followers, follow me. Stop attacking these people who have come for Biafra. I call them for Biafra. And they have chosen Biafra over me. Allow them to be. Peace will reign. You will never see us talk about them again. As soon as we see that they have chosen their faith, they have followed Mazi Nnamdi. Some of them say is their Jesus. Some of them say is their God. Go and worship your God. Allow us to worship the God we believe. I believe that Biafra is my God. Because that is my originality, that is my nature. My nature is my God. So those of them that believe that Mazi Nnamdi is their God should follow and worship their God. Why I worship my God? What I believe. This is choice. Stay on your lane. This is what I was telling the pastors, the Christian pastors before. Stop condemning other people's religion. Say is only Jesus Christ is only way, church is only, Christianity is only way to heaven. No, I say stop it. 2008. Before he had Seboku from 2019, because Seboku, Matthias says Akecheta, Piawa Hontare. Hey Bebapa, any Christian, none the Christian pastors, and Bebapa. Lord, I party Christianity. Lord, I party the pastor. Lord, I party Jesus Christ. But we have been busy condemning other people's religion. And I warned of this thing, 2008. Let us stop this thing. The people who we call the Hindus, who worship Hindu, they are serving God. The people who we call Islam, they are serving the God. People who we call Nnamdi, they are serving their God. And our own Jesus is not better than their own God. Man must seek the face of God in many ways. That time they said, I sound worldly. Eman language. I stand worldly. I said, don't worry. The time the truth will manifest, I will be alive. Then all of you will start respecting yourself. But today, do you see that every pastor now have mind their way? Everybody now is minding their way. That language of this one is not the way to God have stopped because the attack have reached us. We have learned in a hard way. Everybody have started respecting themselves. That is exactly how it will happen. Those that will follow Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will follow him and mind their way very soon. Very soon. Those that follow Biafra will also follow Biafra and work for the restoration of Biafra. That is how it will be. This lecture of this court that I'm trying to prevent them from going with Alloy, because Alloy is the key that will give Mazi Nnamdi Kanu the sentence. But if Alloy is removed, his claim against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be argued in court. That's why I come. That's why I come online today. My own is to preach the word and leave it open. If you like, take it. If you don't like, reject it. If you reject them, now you go suffer them. Because everything that I have guided in this very struggle always come. We told them that they will sentence this man. Don't go there. They went. They got sentenced. The same way I'm telling them today, if you go to appeal court with Alloy Ejimako, who accused Mazi Nnamdi Kanu openly on national television, if you go there with him, which means they're going to confirm it, and the 6 judges may turn around, 4 may vote for their sentence. As soon as 4 voted for their sentence, that they will okay it, they will confirm it. Yes, Honorsing channel. I believe in Jesus, but what I'm saying that we shouldn't take it and force it on other people who does not believe on it. That is my own argument. Do you get it now? I strongly believe in Jesus, and that is what I pray on. But that shouldn't give me rights to force it on other person who does not believe in that name. That is it. That's what I mean. Believe in what you believe. Believe it strongly like I believe. And keep it to yourself. Don't force it on other people. Don't use it to insult other people. Don't tell other people who is calling on Muhammad that they don't know God. That is an insult. That is violation of belief. You are violating other people's belief. The right of belief is a crime. It's a crime. So my message is very straight. So therefore, Biafrans and lovers of freedom, go and write today's date. Go and write today's date. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not sack Alloy Ejimako and take him to appeal court, the story no go dey good for air. The story no go sweet at all for air. Go and write it somewhere. Ndewo.